There you go.
I'm sure they like to hear it, even if it is a little bit sappy.
I tell them all the time, but I mean, to be honest, there's probably not very much that they don't know, and if they don't know, it's for a reason.
Okay. Our next question is from Graham Conway in Toronto. And his question is, what is your attitude towards collaboration with peers in the pop music scene? Is it an idea which scares, excites, or even interests you?
At this very moment, I really don't want to do any collaborations, especially contemporary ones, because I want to really stand on my own 2 feet and make this new album is my moment to create what will later be perceived 20 years from now as my iconic. That's what you should always be, I think, striving for. So I think sometimes, especially today, collaborations are not the same as they used to be. You collaborate to get your song on a different radio format, or to up your record sales, or get people to pay attention to you by putting a superstar on your record, and I just think it's kind of trivial and boring. So the only reason I did that collaboration with Beyonce is because I genuinely love her and I genuinely wanted to collaborate with her, and there's no other reason to collaborate with someone. And she is a real good person, Beyonce. I mean, I would say she is my favorite contemporary person in pop music. She is my favorite. She is a lovely, lovely person, and she is so kind, and I don't know how anyone could ever say one bad thing about her, to be honest.
Good answer. So I just want to make sure that we have, today collaborations are about appealing to a wider market and gaining radio plays and album sales. Is that kind of above artistic integrity, would you say? Is that sort of your problem with it?
Or beneath. Like, you know, to me, artistic integrity is...
So are you saying that they're trying to push it above artistic integrity, whereas you will only collaborate with someone like Beyonce if you feel that you should? If I
feel that I should, yeah, exactly. You know, there's no reason to just put someone on a record because it's fashionable or good for you. You know, you should do it because you want to.
Brilliant. Okay, our next question is from Joe 3H Weinberger in Los Angeles.
Ugh.
He's got a very simple question. Tupac versus Biggie.
Ugh. Joe, you are... Biggie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be crucified for that one. Can I choose both? But I'm Biggie.
We could put "Can I choose both?"
Can I choose both?
Can I choose both? That's a good answer.
They're both amazing.
It's a very diplomatic answer.
I mean, but Biggie is, you know, I gotta be honest. But what I listen to, dead wrong. I mean, what are you gonna? Come on.
Okay. Our next question is by, I think it's Jere or Jere. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Jere from the Netherlands. And their question is, what question do you want to be asked? What question has no interviewer ever asked you, but you would love to answer?
How are you? I rarely get asked, how are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
I had to do that. I knew that whatever you said, I hoped it wasn't going to be too huge and complicated.
Yeah,
but there you
it's
go.
not.
That's fab. Okay.
You know, because people say, you know, nice to meet you, how are you? But no one ever really asks you, like, how are you?
How are you? What's going on with you?
How are you? Like, you know, and sometimes, you know, you meet someone in a bar, and they say, like, how you doing? And I don't get to experience that anymore because, you know, it's, how are you? Please sign this. So it's a bit different. So I appreciate the how are you.
Okay, our next question is from Gareth Pugh.
Oh, Gareth.
And Gareth's question is, I see all these pictures of you getting off a plane in an outfit, a full-on head-to-toe look. I want to know how you do it. I can't really picture you in a Virgin sleep suit, but I'm assuming the plane is one place where you can catch up on your sleep. So what happens between the plane and the arrivals lounge?
I sleep in all my glamorous glory.
Is it a bit like Dynasty? Is it like a full face of makeup sleeping?
Yes, it is. It's very funny, actually. Jimmy Iovine, who's the president of Interscope Records, we took a flight together from Heathrow to Los Angeles, I think it was, and he was pissing himself laughing because he could not understand how I was watching a movie for like 12 hours straight, watching movies, drinking out of my teacup, full makeup and outfit and hair done, and he was laughing so hard. He could not understand. And he said I reminded him of Stevie Nicks. He said Stevie Nicks was the same way. I can't help, I am the way that I'm a lady. I don't want to be seen in a Virgin Mobile sweatsuit.
Damn right. Well, that's giving the game away to you.
What?
So the next question, or one of the questions that's coming up, which I will ask you now. Let me just find it for you. It's from Harmony Corinne. And his question is, for 2 days worth of world peace, would you eat a hamburger made of human flesh?
Yes.
Just for 2 days? See, that my debate was, would I do it just for 2 days?
Yes.
Would I want the whole thing?
Yes.
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 Without a second thought?
Without a second thought.
Fantastic.
Anything is worth 2 days of world peace. Anything is worth 1 day of world peace. Except I wouldn't kill anyone, obviously. But I guess, suppose you'd have to kill someone to make the burger. Would you?
Well, we could specify that it needed to be from
It would have to be,
sources.
okay, to clarify, I would not be killing the human being that I would be eating. And it would have to be a cadaver of someone that had already passed. So it would have to be an old lady burger.
You're making this worse for yourself as well.
I'm just being honest.
Mm. So a cadaver of someone once passed, and I wouldn't be doing the killing.
Oh.
I like
well,
the
Nick
caveats.
Knight made me eat a bovine heart. Remember Nick? He's so conveniently in the back room. He wanted me to confront my fears about my father's heart surgery. So he gave me a bovine heart to do a performance art piece that he and Ruth filmed. And I took a big bite out of that for you, and I didn't get world peace. I just did it for art. Suffering for a performance art piece.
Okay. Our next question
Couldn't
is
eat
from...
meat for fucking 2 weeks. Ruth was standing on the side like...
I can't... They've shown me the video. I couldn't watch the video, to be honest.
My fans watch it every night.
Our next question is from Daphne Guinness from London.
Daphne!
And Daphne's question is...
I love her so much.
Daphne's question is, do you think the arts can change the future? For the present that we all seem to be in is certainly not the one I envisaged.
I do. I do think that we can change the future with our voices and with art and with music and with fashion. And I know why she feels that way. But I will say so genuinely and authentically that to you, Daphne, when I met you, you changed my future. I somehow found like this kindred human being that is so special and wonderful that made me for a moment feel okay about things that I'm insecure about.
That really links quite nicely with the next question.
I love Daphne.
Which is from Kathy Horan in New York. And her question is, I'm wondering to what extent your style has been influenced by Isabella Blow and Daphne Guinness. I detect not merely more high fashion in your look, but English flamboyance.
Isabella and Daphne.